Welcome back to the channel. This is Jim CB, and today we're gonna break down this Illmind situation, man. Well, it's not even a situation, but truth be told, Illmind is one of the dopest producers in the game. He's worked on a lot of projects with a lot of different people, and today, man, we're just gonna explain this rise of. We're gonna talk about the rise of Illmind. So, producer Illmind was born in Bloomfield, New Jersey. His focuses were hip hop, trap, soul, pop. These are the templates that he produces around. His instruments are Pro Tools, the keyboard. He uses a sampler. He's been signed to Nature Sounds, Duck Down, different labels. But Illmind has co-written, produced records for almost everybody. He's worked with music labels such as Cash Money, Def Jam, Aftermath. He's even had projects with artists like Joel Ortiz where they've done entire projects together. And he has a long, extensive catalog. But like I said, he was born in New Jersey, August 28th, 1980. And he was born in the city of Newark, but his family moved to Bloomfield, later on. And, around 13 is when he started messing with the Roland KR 500 keyboard, the MIDI, and really learning how to use the MIDI. And, he started producing music in like 1997. And the crazy part about this is he's really gotten a lot of fame and notoriety from working with 50 Cent early on. He explains that in certain interviews. He's worked with people like Little Brother, the Boot Camp Clique, Crisis, and things like that. He's even worked on a remix album, of Jay-Z's joint, the Black album. Him and called the Black and Tan album. So it's, really crazy that he gets busy creatively. And we gonna give him some light and some shine today because not everybody gets that shine. So I do this Rise Of series to pretty much, give people their flowers, man, while they here. As an artist and a rapper, I would love to work with somebody like Illmind. He's even produced for Rhyme Fest. And we can take a look at his catalog even further in a minute, but I'm gonna give y'all some jewels and gems from some interviews and things that he said out of his own mouth, just to get people, give people the understanding of who he is and what he does and, the type of person he may be. And recently in the Vlad interview, Illmind has stated that Kanye West pretty much gave him his big break. And people got to understand, man, sometimes it's easier to work with someone else who's already established as far as producing, and you might end up in a role behind them, ghost producing or co-producing a record. But if that record gets placed, then, it puts you ahead of the game. It helps build your name. And a lot of people, the money doesn't always come, right away. You have to stay down. You have to stay busy. You have to keep grinding, keep working. And, that's a testament to that. So when thinking about people like Illmind, that's the things that stand out. Sometimes you got to work for free to get where you're supposed to be. That's a gem right there. Sometimes you have to work for free to get where you're supposed to be. What do you think an internship is? So, shout out to Illmind, but we're going to get into some clips and stuff today. I don't want to put anybody else's content out. I just want to shed light on an individual who I believe is a dope individual. So we're going to continue with this video, man.
Being from New Jersey and just being so close to New York was a huge influence on my music. All the essence of New York rap definitely influenced my sound big time, and it still does. Playing instruments, and then eventually hip hop, and then sampling.
Named all legends, right? And I think that Jersey is kind of a unique place because it's like right next to New York. It's almost like the fifth borough in a way. And so a lot of the New York feeling and influence is in New Jersey. And, I think that in terms of music, uh, we still have a lot to prove. I think, right? I mean, I've
Illmind, also revealed that Just Blaze is from New Jersey as well. I did not know that. So it's a lot of facts in a lot of these situations with these rise of. I learned a lot by doing the research. I learned a lot about the person, the things I didn't know beforehand, and it's a great experience. Doing these type of videos, and I look forward to continuing them because I think that people always need their shine and their flowers. So when listening back at some of these things, credit Vlad TV, let's credit Native Instruments and a lot of other places, and the Wikipedia people out there, and also Instagram accounts for kind of giving us the information that we didn't know before. So yes, it's a wonderful thing here, man. I'm gonna continue on with this clip right here. Elmon states that right now he's sells beats for pretty much $50,000. He said before you get signed, before you do anything, get a lawyer, and that's a nugget. That's a gem that a lot of young artists and producers need. Make sure you get you an entertainment lawyer who knows what they're doing, because a lot of times, you know, people just take on things just for the money. So you got to make sure somebody's invested in you, and that's one of the nuggets that I pull from this Vlad clip as well. So right now we're gonna get into some of the records and albums produced by Illmind. Okay, we have The Raw by Saigon Inspector Deck. Um, and it's a track from The Raw, the Ill Side. Panthers by The Last Poets, Dead Prayers in Common. We have the Human album with Joel Ortiz. We have the Guap Dad album, 1176. The Boom Trap EP, Behind the Curtain. Live from the deck with one of my guys, my favorite artist, Sky Zoo. One of my favorite artists, Sky Zoo. Very underrated. Listen to Sky Zoo for a while. The Art of One Mind, Symbolic One, and Ill Mind. It's a produced tape. The Chitlin Circuit 1.5 by Little Brother is two tracks off of that album. He's done True Links EP by Edgar Allan Flow, Chain Letters by Superstition, unreleased remixes by Superstition. He's done Star Status by Ken Starr, The Last Stand Boot Camp Click, the track Let's Go. He's produced tracks for Sean Price. He's done some work on the New Mix Classics with Tupac. The Get Back, four tracks by Little Brother. So yeah, he's done a lot, man. He's done two tracks for Scarface on Emeritus. He's done two tracks or a few tracks for big rapper Big Pooh, Emilio Rojas. He's worked with KRS-One and Buckshot with the Survival Skills album. Sky Zoo again with the Salvation album. He's worked with Redman, 50 Cent, Torre, um, Good Music. He's worked with Cole, of course. He worked with J. Cole, Torre. He's worked with Drake already. He's worked on a bunch of G Unit projects, and he's worked with Young Nudie. So, man, the credit list for Illmind is long. It's going to continue to grow. He's going to continue to get better with his craft because he loves it. And you can tell from the longevity. See, that's the thing about longevity. Having longevity, it's a certain level of passion and love that comes with that when you're doing your thing and you're working on your craft. So when it comes to certain things with certain people, they work on the things that they need to work on. So it is what it is. When it comes to being a creator and a creative force, and people who love what they do, they continue to work and get better. So there's no doubt in my mind that he'll continue to work with younger rappers, older rappers, veteran rappers. up and coming hot rappers, whoever he feels like creatively he can gel with. And of course, there are going to be more collaboration projects from Illmind. So, man, shout out to Illmind. You know, shout out to all the artists and creators and producers around the world, man. Shout out to you. Keep grinding, keep working. Hit that notification bell, like, share, and subscribe, man. This is Jim's TV out, and this another Rise Up video in the vault, baby.